they can take you deep if you really listen. You see, because it can become a meditation. If you're listening to bird talking about something, then it becomes simply listening to another speech, and it becomes words. But if you begin to feel it inside you, then something starts to happen too. So there is meditation takes many forms. Meditation can be listening to a talk that you feel nothingness is speaking through the speaker, or you can do a walking meditation, or you can do a singing meditation, or it doesn't matter. You see, meditation can take many forms. You know, and the point is to reach a certain stillness where you become total focus on the intention without thinking about it. Yeah.
But what is destiny?
Destiny is what is that the script is written. That's your destiny.
So the script is written.
It's written according to all the things that you need to learn in this particular lifetime that you have not learned before.
That you have chosen?
Oh yeah, everything is being chosen. You see, there are 4 obvious things. I call it CRIF. You've heard me talk about CRIF, right? Okay, those are obvious. There's a thing. So we have to become aware of these obvious things. One is choice. Okay, we don't actually choose. Ego has no power to choose, but we have interpretation. You see, we interpret. So if you interpret something as negative, you are choosing negative. Got it? Mm-hmm. If you interpret something as loving, then there is love. You're choosing love. You're not choosing, saying, I choose this, but you're doing it all the time by the way your viewpoint is looking at it, by the way you're looking at something. So that's choice number 1, okay? And it's obvious, everybody is doing that. We're interpreting all the time. We've got to keep going beyond interpretation. There's something deeper, higher, better. That's how we master the mind, really. That's why the Course in Miracles is so beautiful, because it says it's a course in mind training. You see, and as you do the exercises every day for 365 days, you know, really something begins to happen. Okay. And then there is responsibility. Responsibility is not a doing. It's something very obvious. The only time you live is now. And now is eternal. Okay? So how you respond to each moment is your responsibility. Ability to respond. You see? So you respond to each moment. Am I interpreting it as bad? Or what? You see, how's my mind looking at it? And there is this awareness that is always there. Because it's a vigilance. That's what awareness growth is. It's a vigilance, you know. And then there is imagination. Well, that is something that once you realize it, it's a beautiful thing. Everything is imagination. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. You know, when I say nothing is real, it means that nothing itself is real. Okay? Yeah, nothing is real except nothingness. Okay, which that becomes obvious. And then forgiveness. See, forgiveness is so beautiful because you're not really forgiving. You're reminding yourself that nothing is happening. It's all a projection of my own mind. You see? And when these 4 become very obvious to you, then you begin to see clearly. You begin to understand in ways you never understood before, and you enter emptiness. You don't have to decide anything. Enter emptiness and it will do everything through you.
Wow. Everything.
Yeah. You know, there are, you know, the internet is filled with scams about making money. And, you know, but there comes a point where you begin to realize that I'm not really concerned. I'm really abundant. Even without money, you can be very abundant. And that's very true, because if you can live in nothingness, then you're abundant. And anything that you want or anything that you need, there's a law of attraction too working. It will come to you. It will come to you because this self-recognizing principle of awareness is always taking care of you, always. That is such a beautiful thing to realize. And that's when you fall in love with nothingness. You see? When you fall in love with nothingness, then you become like Rumi. How many of you are aware of Rumi's?
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. He talks about the beloved, and sometimes he talks about the beloved person, but the someone that he's been with. But he also means it, that the beloved beyond a person, the beloved that is within. Okay. So, any questions? Okay. Namaste.